Hey, what's up everyone? This video is raw and yesterday's video was also raw. I like doing raw videos, just like I also like doing sometimes more um, formal or professional or edited videos. But I think you guys like to this kind of videos and this kind of interaction. And my videos sometimes are gonna be in Spanish, sometimes they're gonna be in English. Right now, for some reason, I feel like speaking more in English. Sometimes they're gonna be in Spanglish. All right. Um, I'm having dinner right now. I'm at this amazing, at least for me, amazing Mexican vegan restaurant in Cancun. I get confused. I usually have the camera over here. Now it's over here. So forgive me if I um, transmit you some of my confusion. And I wanted to talk to you before I hit the gym about experiences because I'm feeling this kind of good energy right now. I feel relaxed. Even though I've been stressed lately and I've been too worried about some things and about being perfect with my videos and with my performance at the radio, for example, and with my performance at conferences and speaking engagements and with my performance anywhere. I worry too much sometimes about how I communicate with other people. It's a very important part of my life. I think I sometimes give it too much value. I think sometimes I let it affect me too much, wanting to express myself in a very fluent way or wanting to express myself in a very clear way. And I struggle a lot with that internally. I remember how I've repeated hundreds of times videos, I don't do that too much anymore. I like to start good, but I try to not be repeating, the same video. I like to be as raw as possible, but I also like to feel good about what I'm doing. I also like to feel like I'm expressing myself or sharing something or communicating with you or with anyone in a very clear and in a very impactful and positive way. And sometimes I think we judge ourselves too much. We are too hard on ourselves. We focus too much on little things and we don't allow ourselves to simply enjoy the experience of doing something. We don't allow ourselves as much as we could to simply experience, the good and the bad and the comfortable and the uncomfortable and the beautiful and the ugly and everything in between of whatever we live. I think we overthink. Pensamos demasiado. There's some Spanglish. We overthink things too much, I think. I don't know. I think we overanalyze things. Like if we want to date someone, or if we want to go out with someone, or if we want to do something, or go for a coffee with someone, whatever we want to do, or if we want to share a video, for example, or if we want to start a project, or whatever it is that we feel like we want to do, we tend to overanalyze and we tend to worry too much and we tend to want to be perfect and we tend to want everything to be excellent and everything to be like incredibly good to our standards. So I think sometimes we just have to lower our standards, not because we can't do things great, because we can, but because I think every experience is great. Every experience is great. If it doesn't feel great, it doesn't mean that it is not a great experience. there's a big difference between something feeling good and something being good. The way you feel about something is determined by your beliefs and is determined by the rules you have in your head and is determined by your standards and by what you're expecting. That's what defines whether you're going to feel good about something or bad about something. But it doesn't mean that in reality, that thing or that experience or that situation or that activity is actually good or bad. I think everything is great. Like, if I'm honest with myself, in reality, everything is great. Everything at the end of the day is simply an experience. And I think we need to allow ourselves more to experience those things at a greater level. Like, simply enjoy them more. And when we are judging ourselves and when we are judging things and other people and when we are overanalyzing situations, I think we are keeping ourselves from really seizing and enjoying and taking advantage of that experience. I think our judgments and our rules and our need for perfection and our need for things to be a certain way keeps us from really enjoying things, keeps us from really experiencing things in a much more incredible way. So my message for you today, and I know I've given you a lot of things to think about, my message is allow yourself to not have the need of things to be perfect, not have the need of things to be excellent, not have the need of things to go a certain way. Allow yourself to live and to experience and to enjoy and to not worry so much about how things work out. I think you will take way more advantage of things if you do that. I think you will feel a lot better. I think you will feel more relaxed and you will feel simply more love and more passion and a greater atmosphere wherever you're at. So that's my message for you today. Enjoy yourself, enjoy experiences. Don't worry too much about how you do something or about what will happen if you choose to do a certain thing, if you choose to go out with someone, if you choose to start a project, if you choose to share a video, if you choose to have a conversation with someone that you want to have a conversation with. Don't worry too much about the results. I talked about this yesterday, and I think it's something that we should practice a lot more. To not worry so much about the results and focus more on simply enjoying the experience, knowing that every experience is great no matter how it feels. If it feels not so good, it's not because the experience in essence is not good. It's because, I believe, it's because we have many times very limited beliefs and very limited rules and very limited ways of thinking, and also very limited ways of identifying ourselves. So that's my message for you today. I hope I've given you some things to reflect on, and I hope that you choose to start giving you more permission to not try to be perfect, to not try to have everything go in a very specific way. I hope you just allow yourself to flow and you allow yourself to be imperfect. Allow yourself to be imperfect. Allow yourself to be mistakes, or I mean to make mistakes. And like for example, in this video I've noticed myself not always being fluent and not always being very clear and not always expressing something or communicating something the way I would like to express it or to communicate it to you. But I need to practice. That's the point. I need to practice not thinking about those things too much. I need to practice simply enjoying the freaking experience, the freaking experience of doing this video and sharing it to you, the freaking experience of doing whatever I freaking want to do. I think when we start to do that, we start enjoying life more and we start to experience ourselves and others and everything that life has to offer in a much deeper and in a much more inspiring and in a much greater way. So I hope you choose to not be so hard on yourself. I hope you choose to not be so damn perfectionist. I am a freaking perfectionist, but I can change that, and so can you. All right? And this goes for anything that you want to do or any situation, because ideas are universal and they can apply to any experience. So enjoy more every experience. Come on, you deserve that. We all deserve that. We deserve to enjoy more the experiences that life has to freaking offer. So let's stop thinking too much. Let's stop worrying too much. Let's stop trying to be perfect. Let's practice being imperfect, because we'll be more relaxed and we'll be happier and we'll be more free. So let's do that, all right? I hope you choose wiser from now on, and I'll talk to you very soon, all right, my friends? Love you all. I appreciate you. Thank you for watching, and thank you for being part of my life experience. You're awesome. You rock, and I'll talk to you soon.